everybody, welcome back to my video. For those new here, my name is Joe. Just recently, about a year ago, took over, well 2 years ago, took over Dad's farm after he passed away. These videos are kind of a record of my progress, as you would say. So, with everything that's gone on, I will get to that very shortly. It's kind of a strange one. I don't know what to make of it. Anyway, we're heading over to the cows where the bull is. We'll check on them, see how they're doing, make sure they've got food and everything. Do need to go and check on the other baby stock and the sheep and whatnot. So we'll head over there as well. Status on the farm at the moment, we are in the process of seeding and also reseeding the grass, or ploughing up the grass and replanting it. After the harvest of grass on the other farm, we had way too many ruts, so we decided to plough it all in and reseed it all. There was this roadway, here it is. Don't normally drive down here. So yeah, we're gonna basically replant all the grass. Well, some of the grass, especially with the fields that got all the ruts in. We're gonna redo those. We are currently seeding at the moment. I've got a neighbour offered to help. I was going to basically took him up on the offer. So he's currently in a tractor seeding a field. What are we doing here? There's the bull, so he's still here. As you can see, we have some electric fence up. After having the gates left open and everything else that's gone on, I was a little bit concerned of this guy getting out, or any of these guys getting out. So I am trying out the electric fence. This is not new electric fence, well this one isn't anyway. Dad had quite a stock of electric fence. He wasn't keen on using it unless he really needed to. I have had to buy some to cover sheep field. I thought if we're going to use it, we might as well use it on all the animal stock. So we got the 116 calves. They've got a fence around. These guys have got a fence around. And the sheep and goats. So hopefully, with that up, and I've actually put a lock on this gate, should prevent them from getting out. I'm not going to say it's going to stop them. Hopefully it'll kind of slow them down. Now I've got to be careful because I've already shook myself about 3 times with this fence. I don't like it. It's horrible. Right, let's go and I need to go back to the farm quickly. So in this video we are currently, as I said, reseeding. In this video I did say I was going to do it when I have time. It's going to be a little bit of a farm tour. It's not going to be a mass going through it by detail. There is going to be a little bit of a farm tour. So I believe, as far as I know, you've only really seen the second farm. You haven't seen the main farm. Yeah, so just going to go and check on the baby cows and everything else, and then we'll get into that. Do need to do some rolling, which I'll probably do a bit of it in this video, and see how we go from there. We are going to try out some new crops. I have some things planned. Neighbour is doing some veg, or has been doing veggie stuff, and I've been thinking about, with everything the way it is at the moment, costs of living and prices going up, farm needs to I think do the cows, baby cows first. Farm needs to make a bit more money to keep it going. I mean, we're making enough to keep the farm up and running, only just. So we're going to have to diversify a bit, go into other things to get the money coming in, keep the farm running. Right, that field's ready to seed. You may notice there's some white stuff on the fields. That is lime, for those that are wondering. What the hell is that? That's not been here before. Okay. Not seen that before. What? God damn it. Fly tippers. Why? Why? How long that's been there? Another mess we have to clean up. Right. Have to do that. That annoys me, that does. People can't be asked to go and actually dump the rubbish in the right spot. And with what I think is oil drums back there, probably would have to pay for them. Right, let's check on these guys. And check on the calves, and hopefully get to do some farming a little bit. As you can see, most, if not all, the bales are in. Now, some of you are probably going to mention, why so many? We do have a lot. The old man, he managed, because at one point he was not making much. Some of the farmers were having trouble growing hay, and obviously there's horse breeders around the area, so he decided to basically collect as much as he possibly could off the field. Hello, little guy. And resell it, and that's what he did to make the extra money. Unfortunately, with him passing, the trade has kind of gone. We have a few people that have stayed, but in my eyes, yes, there is money. It's not really viable anymore. I mean, there's a lot more people doing it now as well, so we'll probably do it for this year and then not do it. Plus, with everything going here, to do with the storage. So yeah, it's full. Right, let's run up to the calves. Don't worry, for those that are wondering what's going on with the fire service, as I said, I will let you know in a moment. Run up here. Quick update on this. We've had no word to say yes or no. The people that were doing it have basically moved on to another job and said, as soon as you get the go ahead, give us a call back and they will get to it. So we've stuck with that for now. Right. How are these guys? Most of these will be sold. We may keep a couple of the female calves, but the majority will be sold. Look good. We've got food, they've got water. I may reconsider, I don't know yet. At the moment, probably going to get sold. all the male calves will get sold for definite. I mean, we could, if needed, cope with two lots of cows, 2 groups. It's not really what I wanted to do, but if we need to, we could. Right. All animals are good. It looks like I've got a clean up to do. So I'm going to head back to the other farm. While I do that, I will kind of let you know what was going on, or what happened, what was the reason for it. I still can't believe it, but there we go. Just check on those. Oh yes. So, as I said on the way here, we are going to go into some veggies. We are borrowing this equipment. This is not, I have not paid for it. We don't have the money to pay for this stuff. We are borrowing it. It is equipment the other farmer doesn't use anymore. So we have acquired it for, I think he said, take as long as you need on it. So we've got it. We're going to try it out. Can't do anything until about March time, I think it is, before we can do anything. So that is what's going to happen. I need to get in here and sort this out. I have no idea if this thing runs. It's been here a while. I think Dad brought it a few years, not a few years ago, quite a while back. Gotta say, he's kept it in well good condition. I don't think it's ever been used. I know we spent hours fixing it and painting this stuff up. I'll have to see if that still runs. Keep it in the farm as such, although we don't really need 2 skid steers. I do have a bobcat at the other farm. So, yeah. Oh no. Gotta get slurrying as well. Still got some stuff, fields to do. Right, let's head back. Give you a quick farm tour. This is basically storage of this farm. Some equipment gets stored here. Most of it gets stored at the other farm. Right, head back. As you can see, the manure pile has basically gone. You need to do that at the other farm as well. Right, in relation to the fire service, as seen in my last video, they were called by somebody, they have no idea who, it was anonymous, saying there was a fire in the house. Now, they did have rubbish fire, which was contained in what they call a burn bin, I think they call it. Just remember to clear that up. Which was still smoking, but it wasn't that bad. The phone call claimed that the fire was in the house. I'd like to know where. There we go. Also, a couple of seconds, well, not a couple of seconds, a couple of minutes after I ended the video, police showed up. They had had a call claiming I was holding somebody hostage in the house. Now that's ridiculous because I'm the only one living in the house. As I said, it's hard to believe that's what the call was. I'm still trying to work it all out. So I do have a broken back door, front door and back door. House is kind of a mess inside. So we're going to get somebody to sort that out at some point. Right, I do need to get some work done. He just driving around is not really getting any jobs done. Do this quick farm tour, then I shall get to work. need to get some rolling done, some liming done. Let's get up here. Right, this is what I class as the main farm, where most of the machinery is kept. There is one of the Versatiles we swapped with my uncle. I took the John Deere, and we had a big Massey that Dad had here, Massey Ferguson. We can't really use big machinery here, as you can tell by the roads, they're quite narrow. So that is one of the Versatiles. Stuck on a roller at the minute. That's the one I'm going to be driving. 2 trucks. As you can see, the truck that broke down on the last video is back up and running, and has actually got some stuff in it we need to sell. So yeah, another job that needs doing. Most of this, oh god, my baler's a mess. Should have cleaned that really. Basic storage for the equipment, potatoes, and here comes the main part of it. Now then, the combine is 2 years old, I think. That was the last thing Dad managed to get. It is all paid for. He did an exchange. I think he had an old Class before. Don't know exact figures what he put on top, what he had to pay. That is in the paperwork, which I'm still going through. We got an old Class Jaguar forage harvester, which at the moment I'm probably going to sell, as the farm cannot afford to hire anybody at the moment. So this is probably going to go up for sale, and I'm going to get a forage trailer. Got JCB for the pit. There's me Bobcat. That's the other voucher. Do potatoes on the farm. I'm currently boxing some up. I'm going to see how many boxes I use on the next planting, and we shall take those out of what we get of the crop, box them up and use them to reseed. My stock of seed lime is very low, so I'm going to have to get some of that ordered at some point. I forgot about these saplings. The old man did have a wood yard at one point. I don't know why he sold it, but that's part of the wood yard stuff. I have to find somewhere to put them, or sell them. I don't know yet. That is basically the main bit. The old pig yard is around the back here. Main storage for the equipment. Oh, forgot that was there. More storage. That's where the cows will be in the winter. That's where all the hay and whatnot's going to be. You can see the straw is there. Holes of manure which are going to get used for the pit. As you see there's where was the pig store is now greenhouses. This had an enclosed pig pen. Dad found it wasn't making money, so he decided to get rid of the pig pen and put some greenhouses up. And to be honest, these are making more money than the pigs were, which I didn't expect, but I knew, something inside me knew it was going to make some more money. I need to get this emptied as well. We have a lot of manure, slurry, all that to be shifted. These are doing their thing. I'm going to get too close. So that is basically the main farm. You've seen most of the other farm, I think. This is what we've got. Old Ford. That's been on the farm since I can remember. I think that was at the other farm when Dad had that farm. Gotta say, he was very good at keeping things very clean and tidy. used to strip this down and repaint it. I'm going to try and do the same. See how we go, if we get time to. Mainly stuck on the feed wagon. Very, very reliable tractor, that one. Right. I'm going to quickly grab some food. At this point it is just gone at midday for us, or for me. It is lunchtime. So I'm going to quickly grab some food. I will be back in a few moments for you guys, but probably about an hour. Start doing some work. See you, or I will see you in a moment. Okay, I'm back. Nice lunch. Didn't have to go home. I had it all in the car with me. Right, slight change of plan. I was going to do some rolling, but we need to get some manure out as well. And it's one of the jobs that need doing really before I start rolling. So that is what we're going to do. We are in the Fent. This has not been on the farm for a while. Dad had this, I think it's fairly newly required. I think it was a couple of years before he passed away. At least a couple of months before he passed away, he managed to acquire this. This had been lent out to another farmer, hence why it has not been on the farm. Right. Chap that was doing the seeding has called it a day. He's got his own farm to deal with. So we've took this off the seeder, stuck it on the muck spreader, and we're going to go and spread some muck. Go. Gotta say, eating my lunch just then, old emergency services are busy today. I have no idea what's going on. I've heard sirens and all sorts going off. Fairly close as well. Right, I'm going to have to turn around because I can't reverse now. It's not the way I normally do it, but it's the only way I can turn around. Right, I'm hoping there's a little bungalow, a lovely old couple live in there. Keep themselves to themselves, but a lovely couple. 2 fields either side. I'm going to try and do, if it's possible. Let's flick. There's the button. Flick the beacons on. Is that an ambulance up there? Oh no. What the hell? Police and paramedics. God, I hope they're alright. Well, I think I'm going to have to move to another field. I have another field we can do. God, I hope they're alright. Really nice couple. Must be what the sirens are all about. So we're going to do this field instead. I think come in. Okay, double gate here we can get into. Probably should really bring muck up here so we don't have to keep going backwards and forwards. Kind of want to get it done. Gate open. That one open. It's kind of doing this the wrong way because this actually has already been seeded. So I am doing this kind of the wrong way. But it's fine. It should still work. Should still do the same thing. I believe we are spreading. There we go. You actually get to see me do some farm work for once. I know most of the videos so far have been me driving around. Right, there is a couple of things coming up as the festive season gets closer. We have been invited, or I have been invited, to a Christmas show, or what they call Christmas market, vintage tractor show. I believe, or I know that Dad was a big supporter of it. They've rung me back up asking if I would attend on behalf. So most of the people there were big fans of the old man. Made a lot of friends out there. So that will be one we shall probably go to. I'll have to see when it is and see if we can get some time out. I know over the Christmas period I will be spending some time with family. I'll be going up for the day at least, dropping off gifts and everything. So that is something we can look forward to. I believe the people that do the vintage tractors are celebrating their 25th anniversary of getting the thing together. So don't know what they've got planned, but no doubt they've got something planned. We shall see when it comes around. So that'll be interesting to have a look at. I think I've only been to it once. This spread, this field needs rolling as well. We're going to let the manure go in a bit, soaking. I'm hoping with what manure's left we've got enough to do all the fields on this end of the farm. That is hoping. Still got some grass to bale and sort out. She'll slurry the grass fields, including the ones we're replanting, reseeding. Actually taking more than I thought. I think it would last this long. Not too sure how long this video is going to be, but as I said previously, I am going to try and keep it short. Not always possible when there's lots to say and do. I think we're nearly empty. thought we were.